So this is the Etsy shop that I created in previous videos, and this is what it looks like because all I have published is one product right now, just a little printable planner. Now, the thing about it is that this is actually very plain looking, and what the shop actually needs is a banner and a shop icon. I'm going to go over here to Bride Bikini because I used them in a previous video to kind of show you what we were looking at. So this is what an actual Etsy shop looks like when it has the full-sized banner here and when it has the shop icon here, as well as you can even have a photo for the shop owner. This can be an emblem or it can be your smiling face. I actually recommend your smiling face to help people kind of make a connection, personal connection with you, which is what a lot of people on Etsy are shopping for. So I would actually use a picture of your face or even just a pretty avatar that looks like you. Anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to want to create a banner and you're going to want to create a shop icon. Now this shop icon is going to appear when you post about it on social media. So for example, if Bride Bikini goes and posts on Facebook and they link to their shop, this image right here is going to pop up on Facebook. It really helps with your branding. So you want this shop icon to be like your logo. You want this shop banner to match, but you don't want it to be the exact same and you don't want it to be a huge copy of your logo. What you want it to be is kind of show off your products and what you offer. So if people click through, they know they're in the right place. You can also use this area like Bride Bikini did to let people know about processing time and all of that sort of stuff. Um, anyways, so you want a banner and you want a shop icon. Now, these can be difficult to create if you don't know how to do it. What I did with this My Sweet Sunflower shop is I actually went to Etsy. I'm not Etsy, I apologize. I went to Creative Market, Creative Fabrica, and I looked for sunflower icons. And what I found was this sunflower watercolor clip art. So I downloaded it, and here's kind of what it looks like a little bit. And then what I did was I went through and I downloaded a font I liked as well, this. And I used these two elements to create a logo that I will now upload to Etsy. And I'm going to show you how I did all of this. Or rather, I'm going to show you how to upload them. You're going to go to Shop Manager. You have to be logged into Etsy, obviously. So you're going to go to Shop Manager once you're logged in. You're going to hit Settings and you're going to hit, whoops, that it disappears really fast if you like hover away from it. So you're going to click that and you're going to actually have to sit and carefully hover over this. You hit Info and Appearance. All right. Now this is your shop title. I'm going to say, now this shop title is what appears here at the top. And it's found in Google. So you actually want to use this as keywords. You don't want to just use your shop title. So for example, I would say printable planners to simplify your life. But what you might say, if you're selling, let's say, funny mugs for the whole family, or you could say t-shirts and apparel for dads. You can say whatever you want here, but definitely make it a keyword. Don't make it the actual name of your shop. Okay, so here we have upload your shop icon. Now over here in my demo area, I've already made my shop icon. This needs to be 500 by 500 pixels. You can create it in Canva or Photoshop, whatever you prefer. Okay, I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to choose my sweet shop icon here. Okay, you can crop it if you need to. That's for like really large images. I don't need to crop this because I knew what size I needed. Okay, it looks good. Now this will appear here. Watch when I hit refresh what happens. And there we go. Yay! So that is the start. So now I have my lovely icon there. I still want my banner though. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. That's not order receipt banner. Do not click that. That's just something that appears when someone orders from you. You can add a little logo. I'm not going to do that because that's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for my shop banner, which I think they put over here under shop name. Nope. This is how you change your shop name though. My shop icon. Where did my banner go? Oh goodness. They used to let me add a banner here. How do I do this? Edit shop. That's what I'm going to do. Going to hit edit shop. Yep. And then banner right here at the top. Okay, so that means that to edit the shop icon, you go into Shop Manager, Settings, Info and Appearance. But to edit the banner up top, you'll have to go to your shop and you'll have to hit Edit Shop. Okay, and then at the very top of the screen, you're going to see Banner to showcase your brand and listings. I'm going to pull that. I'm going to do a really big banner because I like those best. That's what Bride Bikini is using here. You can use a smaller banner if you want, but I like using the big banners. So you're going to hit Big Banner, you're going to hit Done, and then that's going to give you this option to add an image. Add an image. Okay, and then I did this. I'm going to double click my icon here. It does take a second to upload. You can move it around a little bit. And let's say you decide that you're not going to like the big banner. You can hit Change Layout, choose a mini banner, or choose none. So you have these options here. I'm going to still choose my big banner. Minimum size is 1200 by 300 pixels. You can make that in Canva. They actually have some templates for this. Or you can do that in Photoshop if that's where you're skilled. So I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to hit Save down here. Going to go back to my shop, View Shop. Here we go. And now I have a banner and I have my Sweet Sunflower Shop logo here. Now you want your banner to kind of show off your products. Mine says printables to make your life sweeter. So you could definitely include a tagline if you want. You want to show off your products. Obviously, if you're not doing printables, you're doing mugs or t-shirts, show those off. Don't just show these off. Don't show printables off just because I showed off printables. You want to show off whatever you have to share. Okay, so once you've done that, you'll click Edit Shop one more time. And you can actually do this where you can feature certain listings. You can do standard grid. Okay, done. And what I'll do is this. I'm going to change layout. Nope, I want to leave standard grid in. I would like to do it, yes, like this. And I'm going to save that. And what that's going to do is that's actually going to highlight, if I hit View Shop, that will highlight the one listing up here. So let's say you have dozens and dozens of items. You can feature some up top in the featured items area. Obviously, not a big deal when I only have one item, and I'll actually remove that in a second. But if you have multiple items and you want to suggest certain things, put them up here. You can feature up to 4 items here at the top. I think they might even be using, yes, they used this and they did featured items and they featured 2 items, so they're very large images. If you feature like 4 items, it'll be much smaller. But yes, so you can do featured items. And the thing about it is, see Christmas Rush Service and this Fiancé t-shirt, you want to feature your most popular items or even seasonal items. For example, if Thanksgiving were coming up and I had Thanksgiving printables, I would feature them. If you have, you know, a whole bunch of mugs and you have some designed specifically for moms and it's May and it's April and May and Mother's Day is coming up, you would feature those instead. So change out what's featured by season, or even just put your newest items here if you want to. So I hope that has been helpful. You can also, of course, at any time hit Edit Shop and remove this. You can remove this featured area. You just click this. I hit Change Layout and I just say None. Now, you can do a mixed grid, feature one large photo alongside 4 smaller ones. That is an Etsy Plus feature. And some people even use that to create slideshows that kind of scroll through. But again, that's a plus feature and I don't worry too much about it. You could definitely use it if you wanted it, but you don't have to. I'm going to view my shop one more time. Okay, so there we go. That is how you make your Etsy shop nice and pretty. And I hope this has been helpful, you guys.